Neon rain stitched the night, sewing light into the cracked sky as sirens trembled below. On the tallest block, a lone figure sprinted, breath white against the chill, heart counting down. Kai Arata was a handsome human boy with sapphire eyes that held streetlight galaxies. Ink-black hair whipped his jawline. A silver scar nicked his cheek. Every step flowed, precise, feline, yet fierce. Mira Sato was human, slight but steady, with a silver bob and a red scarf that bled color through darkness. Paint flecks dotted her nails. Courage lived behind her warm brown eyes. Dagon, the Chrome Wolves' leader, was an augmented human draped in obsidian armor. A predator gait, iron jaw, eyes like ground glass. Lightning trembled in his whip. Cruelty curved his lip. A distorted call crackled in Kai's ear. Mira had been taken to Skylight Plaza's rooftop. He tasted battery on the wind, felt panic crawl, then buried it under a blade of resolve. Was this his fault? The question was a ghost he couldn't shake. He vaulted gutters and billboards, boots kissing wet steel. Rooftop puddles mirrored broken stars. "Hold on, Mira," he whispered. Muscles burned. The city stretched like a maze of humming wires. Chrome wolves spilled from a stairwell, masks reflecting neon. The smell of ozone and oil cut his lungs. One swung a chain. Another lifted a shock baton. Their laughter was feral static. For a moment, he saw his own reflection in their masked faces, the violence he was capable of. Kai slid, chains singing past his neck. His knife flashed, cutting a baton wire. Elbows found ribs, wind found silence. Concrete sparked beneath a heel turn as three bodies fell hard. A masked wolf hissed. Dagon waits above. Kai wiped rain from his eyes. "Then I will end this," he said, steady as steel. Somewhere a drone camera blinked red, recording every heartbeat. On the pinnacle, Mira stood bound to a pillar, a small charge blinking at her belt. Dagon toyed with the remote, smirked. "You showed, beauty boy." Step wrong, and fireworks kissed the night. His resolve faltered, just for a second. The sight of her, so vulnerable, was a physical blow. Kai advanced, blade low, eyes on the remote. The wind knifed through a flickering billboard. Rain softened his steps. He saw angles, railing, sign, cable. He breathed once, setting his distance. Mira shifted, face calm but fierce. She twisted her wrist, slid a hairpin under the tape, pried a wire slack. Her pulse hammered. Her mind painted escape lines across metal and fear. Dagon lashed the whip. Kai rolled, neon cracking in a bright scream. He cut through cable, letting a sign swing like a shield, sparks spraying. He slammed Dagon against the vent, fingers iron. Mira yanked free as the charge went quiet, hairpin biting wire. She stumbled forward, grabbed the remote, thumb pinning it shut. "I am not a prize," she said, voice steady despite the storm. Dagon roared, blades unfolding from his gauntlet. Kai feinted, then drove a knee to the armor seam. The gauntlet spat sparks. He locked Dagon's wrist and twisted until the metal sobbed. Lightning split the clouds. The whip fell limp. Kai's blade kissed Dagon's throat, stopping at fear's edge. "Walk away," he said. Dagon spat blood, broke, and vanished into a shadowed stare. For a breath, the city went silent, rain gentle, sirens distant. Kai cut the last strap on Mira. She leaned into him, scarf warm against his chest, eyes trembling with relief and pride. He pressed his forehead to hers. "I thought I lost you." She traced the scar on his cheek. "Not tonight," she whispered, raindrops threading their lashes like tiny constellations of mercy. They crossed the rooftop, leaving neon ghosts. Below, puddles swallowed footprints. A drone blinked again, then died. Somewhere in the grid, a watcher logged their names and whispered their fates. On the far roof, A sleek silhouette flicked the transmitter, sending data toward deeper teeth. The wolves were only scouts. Kai felt it like thunder under bone. He held Myra's hand and turned.